So today we'll be doing an Indigenous Peoples Day Storytime. So I've got this really cool, wrong side, a really cool background behind me. And so many of you may know about some of the tribes we have here in the United States, but this background I picked out highlights some of the tribes that are outside of the US. So we have three symbols. We have the eagle, and this represents the First Nations peoples, and those are up in Canada. We also have the narwhal over here. You can see them in blue, and that represents the Inuit tribe, and those are located in the Arctic circles, Greenland, Canada, and even Alaska. And then finally, we have way over here, it's a violin, and that's for the Métis, and those are located in Canada usually. All right. And I really like the background. It's really pretty watercolor. So today we've got a couple of books we're going to do and a craft that we're handing out at the library that I'm going to show you. But the first book we have, this one is called We Are the Water Protectors. And this is a really fun book with just beautiful illustrations done by Michaela Goad. And it was written by, the name is covered up, Carol Lindstrom. So we are the water protectors. Water is the first medicine, Nakomi's told me. Whoa, it is kind of hard to see on here. So we come from water. It nourished us inside our mother's body as it nourishes us here on Mother Earth. Water is sacred, she said. There we go. We stand with our songs and our dreams. We are still here. The river's rhythm runs through my veins, runs through my people's veins. My people talk of a black snake that will destroy the land. You see it over there, way over in the sunset? Spoil the water, poison plants and animals, wreck everything in its path. When my people first spoke of the black snake, they foretold that it wouldn't come for many, many years. Now the black snake is here. Its venom burns the land, courses through the water, making it unfit to drink. He's pretty scary looking. Take courage. I must keep the black snake away from my village's water. It must rally my people together. To stand for the water, to stand for the land, to stand as one against the black snake. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here, but it will not be easy. We fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, the winged ones, the crawling ones. What do you see on this page? I see there's a spider over here. We've got a hummingbird, butterfly. Oh, but there's a snail over there. The four-legged, the two-legged, the plants, trees, rivers, and lakes. The earth, we are all related. Tears like waterfalls stream down, tracks down my face, tracks down my people's faces. Water has its own spirit, Nakomi's told me. Water is alive. Water remembers our ancestors who came before us, she said. We stand with our songs and our drums. We are still here. We are stewards of the earth. Our spirits have not been broken. We are water protectors. We stand. The black snake is in for the fight of its life. The end. And so I really like that story. There's a lot of beautiful illustrations, and for the kids, it's really entertaining, but for the adults, there are some strong metaphors in there related to current events. So we've got, before we go on to the next one, I want to talk about, we've got these really cool craft bags right now. It is a corn husk flour. You're going to take corn husk, like you would with tamales or other things, and you get to, there's instructions in here, but you're going to make it into a flour, and you can use food coloring or dyes to color your flour, make it really pretty. Just a really funny creative craft you can do. I know that a lot of the tribes, they used corn husk dolls in healing ceremonies or for toys, but we're going to do flowers. So our second story is called Fry Bread. And I don't know about you, I haven't had fry bread before, but I've talked to a few people who have, and it sounds amazing. And after reading this, I'm sure I'm going to be hungry, but super cool. In the back of the book, if I can find it, there's actually a recipe for fry bread. And we have this one at the Visalia Branch Library, so you can always request it or ask for a copy. And you can take it home and make some fry bread too, because that's what I might be doing after this. So, Fry Bread, a Native American family story. And this was written by Kevin Noble Maillard and illustrated by Juana Martinez Neal. If you look inside the cover, there's the names of just hundreds of tribes we have. Fry bread is food. Flour, salt, water, cornmeal, baking powder, perhaps milk, maybe sugar, all mixed together in a big bowl. I look pretty excited. Fry bread is shape. Hands mold the dough flat like a pancake, round like a ball. Or puffy like Nana's softest pillow. Fry bread is sound. The skillet clangs on the stove, the fire blazes from below. Drop the dough in the skillet, the bubbles sizzle and pop. Pop, pop. Fry bread is color. Golden brown, tan or yellow, deep like coffee, sienna, or earth, light like snow and ice cream, or warm like rays of sun. Fry bread is flavor. See beans or soup, smell tacos, cheese, and vegetables, delight in honey and jam, rise to discover what brings us together. Ooh, they got a lot of good stuff there. They've got honey, jam, corn. I think those are tomatoes. That sounded pretty good to me. Fry bread is time. On weekdays and holidays, supper or dinner, powwows and festivals, moments together with family and friends. Fry bread is art, sculpture, landscape, portrait, our daily craft shared from teacher to student, cycle of heritage and fortune. Fry bread is history. The long walk, the stolen land, strangers in our own world. With unknown food, we made new recipes from what we had. Fry bread is place. Alaska, Kansas, all the way to Maine, down to Delaware, on to Georgia, over to Oklahoma, Colorado, and California. Cities and lands we call home. Fry bread is nation. Abenaki, Apache, Arapaho, Ojibwe, Onondaga, Oglala, Sioux, Narragansett, Navajo, Nipmuc, Seminole, Shoshone, Sac and Fox, hundreds and hundreds of tribes. And I hope I didn't mispronounce any of those. I tried to read up and make sure I was pronouncing them right. Fry bread is everything. Round, flat, large, small, north, south, east, west, brown, yellow, black, white, familiar and foreign, old and new. We come together. Fry bread is us. We are still here, elder and young, friend and neighbor. We strengthen each other to learn, change, and survive. I think the cat wants some fry bread, don't you? Fry bread is you. The end. I like that story. So don't forget to pick up one of our Cornhusk flower craft bags. We've got a super special event this Saturday. We have a Day of the Dead story time. It is going to be completely in Spanish at 2 p.m. at the Visalia Branch Library. And we're going to have La Catrina de Visalia, and she's going to be in her full costume. And she is super tall, like 7 feet tall. It's going to be a super cool story time. Check it out. We have flyers at the library, and we'll also have stuff posted on our Facebook if we don't already. But thanks for joining. Bye. We'll see you next week.